Guatemala, located in the heart of Central America, a country that dazzles with landscapes of volcanoes, mountains, lost jungles, and coasts on the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. Home to an impressively diverse and rich culture, a multilingual and multicultural country with a vibrant traditional celebration, built by the hand with agricultural base where the grain are a pillar to our communities.
Lake Atitlan is located in the department of Solola. It's one of the most beautiful lakes in the world, surrounded by indigenous villages, mountains, and volcanoes. It's a true natural and cultural treasure. One of the indigenous villages in this mystical place is San Lucas Toliman, where our journey begins. Hello, everyone. We are students from Universidad del Valle de Guatemala, Campus Altiplano, the leading university in science and technology in Central America. And we are
Enactus, Guatemala. Among the beauty of our country is hidden a harsh reality. Indigenous communities face poverty, marginalization, and the highest rates of malnutrition. According to UNICEF, 5 out of 10 children in rural areas suffer from malnutrition, and 1 of those 5 children suffer from chronic malnutrition, experiencing stunted growth and having weakened immune systems. Solola has a mostly indigenous population where 6 out of 10 children suffer from chronic and acute malnutrition. Solola is also one of the 3 poorest departments in the country, registering a 75% of poverty, and almost the third of us lives in extreme poverty.
Malnutrition is linked to economic inequality, restricting the dietary diversity to nutrition food. Can't you imagine? Many of these children will suffer long-term effects in health and development, including lower cognitive, poor school performance, and increase to illness.
In response to this worrying problem of malnutrition,
Amaranto Plus
arises, sowing seeds to harvest a stronger communities.
Amaranto Plus is a social enterprise that focuses in the production and promotion of food products made from amaranth. Amaranth, a grape native to the Mesoamerican region with a long history since Mayan ancestors, has emerged as a promising resource in the fight against malnutrition. Studies carried out at Universidad del Valle de Guatemala Food Engineer Research Department had concluded that amaranth is one of the best foods to combat malnutrition due to nutritional profile, with giving a daily high nutritional value, with macronutrients and minerals such as calcium, iron, magnesium, and others, contributing to the cognitive and physiological development of children.
Our process goes like this. We start with a call for farmers to join the Amaranth training program via word of mouth, visit to farmers, and social media posts or physical flyers in the communities. Second, training for farmers to learn how to produce amaranth. Next, the cultivation begins, with farmers buying seeds to IMAP or strategic ally and other suppliers. After 3 months, the seeds are harvested and will be transformed into products. Then, the farmers are sold the harvest to IMAP. After this, we'll transform the grain into products such as granola, cookies, and atolls. Next step is packaging the product and sales in marketing strategies, which are in-store sales, social media, and digital marketplace. Our amaranth-based products are made with artisanal process, and they are delicious cookies, healthy granola, crunchy cereals, and atoles, which are a hot beverage. The Amaranto Plus seeks to use this grain to address the problem of malnutrition in the country while promoting the sustainable production and practices and the creation of local jobs, all stage of production.
Amaranto Plus wants to reach families and mainly children that suffer from malnutrition. This can be done by focusing our target market in three big groups, which are health professionals and nutritionists. Amaranto Plus products are suitable for clinics, nutritionist offices, and hospitals, as they are looking for nutritious foods to improve the health of their patients, also and promote the students' nutrition. So we already supply it to the hospital at Itlan with great results. Educational institutions, schools, and NGOs that focusing on students on children's food can be benefit from Amaranto Plus products to improve students' nutrition and promote the development of their health, like the two schools we have already supplied in San Lucas Toliman. Health-conscious people, local or international consumers who value a healthy, balanced diet, such as athletes, vegetarians, and those who are looking for dietary options. So in this case, we can help them with our product, Amaranto Plus.
We had a diverse product portfolio. The flowers with a price of $4.47. Next, the granola with a price of $4.85. And we can see that atoles had a price of $2.55. These prices are per pound of product, but in the case of cookies, the price is 90 cents per cookie. It depends on the product, but the profit margin we had in average is at 20%. Considering our fixing and operating costs, we had established a break-even of $1,900 per month, and we project to achieve this by the end of the next year.
Amaranto Plus aligns with the Sustainable Development Goals and seeks to contribute to the fulfillment of these goals: end poverty, zero hunger, health and well-being, decent work, and economic growth, focusing on the eradication of poverty and the improvement of zero hunger through our work on nutrition and local employment.
Amaranto Plus has planted the seeds of hope by promoting the seeds of production of foods to combat malnutrition in Guatemala. This social enterprise has currently training 400 farmers, empower and generate extra income for 9 amaranth farmers. The new farmers' average income is $1,000 for every harvest, which is every 3 months. Over 7,500 products sold per month in 3 stores, and $12,500 in sales generated per products per month in 3 stores. We project that at the end of this year, we will be impacting 35 farmers with the same benefits.
5 full-time steady jobs, 2 workers that create the final product, and 3 shopkeepers provided Amaranto Plus product to 2 schools and to hospital at Titlan. And we are just getting started.
So this is your opportunity to join us and help us to cultivate hope for our communities. With your help, we can improve the economic opportunities of our communities, also impact more families, and ultimately overcome malnutrition. Because with Amaranto Plus, we're sowing seeds to harvest stronger communities.
Judges, we may now begin the Q&A session. So if you have a question, please raise your hand.
Thank you for the great presentation. You mentioned in the end that the farmers generate $1,000 extra. Can you tell us what is that compared to the current or the income before?
Awesome question. Well, in this case, the people around Lake Atitlan, and in this case, San Lucas Toliman, live with $1 per day. So in 1 month, they had only $30 to live. So with Amaranto Plus and all the people who participate in this project are having at least $1,000 more in the process of harvest. So it is a lot. It is a lot of money, and it's a way to improve their economic situation. Amaranto Plus is giving a lot of opportunities and is increasing the money that the families are having.
Thanks for the awesome presentation. Can you just tell us when will this be the case that the farmers have $1,000 more, or are there already farmers that have these $1,000?
Yes, this process started this year. We at least had 6 months working with Amaranto Plus. So by this point, there had been three harvests. So yes, the farmers that are participating in this project already had at least $2,000 more.
Buenos dias, you represent Guatemala well.
Yeah.
You should be proud.
Thank you.
What did you learn in the process of this that you didn't know before that blew you away, number one? And part two, did you have fun learning?
So in this case, we learned about amaranth. So this is a native grain from Guatemala. Actually, in the place where we are living, we like our common nutrient, I can say like that, it's corn. So amaranth is similar to this. So it's very important for Mayan people. Also, it's very higher nutrients.
Yes, in addition to this, we can see our clothes. These clothes are representative of San Lucas Toliman, are the local clothes, if you can say it like that. And you can see in the bordado that they represent the culture of San Lucas. And you can see the amaranth. I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. The plant is here. So it is part of our culture, and we're trying to project that with our project.
Thank you. So the financials look extremely good. If I understand correctly, the farmers will increase their income almost tenfold or more. So they will become relatively rich. Do you see any problems with that the other community members will be envious, or there will be any problems?
Well, thank you for your question. And yes, that is a difficult topic, but we're trying to work with all the community. IMAT, our ally, is not only an agricultural institution, but they also work with tourism and a lot of projects. Amaranto is only one of them, but we're trying to reach all the people that we can with different projects besides Amaranto Plus. So in general, we are trying to help all the people we can in different areas. So we're trying to stop that and reach more people.
So I just have one observation. Thank you for that presentation. And I think you all have done you worked on the project and should be confident enough, and your hands should be gadget free. Because that's very unfair to the other teams. So that's just one observation that I have for you all. You really don't need to refer to any gadget. Right?
Right.
And good job, team. And I would have a question, but I think we are running out of time. All right, so how have you trained the farmers?
Well,
What has been your contribution?
Well, in this case, Enactus participates with IMAT in the training.
Your time has expired.